Hey guys, it's just me sharing my heart as I do. What I wanted to share today is I had a phenomenal experience on last week or this past weekend, and the experience was something that I wasn't anticipating or planning on. It just happened. So I was invited to speak at an event, and it was in regards to my book, Married to an Addiction. So as I am putting the address in my GPS, and I'm just driving, and normally I always try to get to where I'm going early because I don't, especially if it's an area I don't know where I'm going, set up, and accidents can happen, get on the expressway and all that kind of stuff. So as I'm going, and I look at, and I pull up at the address that was in my GPS, it literally was like this location where it was all boarded up. And I'm like, I ain't in the right place. So I text the coordinator of the event, told her, listen, 10 minutes out, which would make me be maybe about 5 minutes late to the start of the event. So I will be there. And the thing about it is the location that I was at and where I needed to go was just one street, a straight shot. And it took me about 10 minutes to get down there. But the area that I had to drive through was the area that my husband did drugs in. I literally passed by the streets where the incident where I pulled up on my husband, in a parking lot at a gas station. I almost ran him over. Also, I looked down the street where there was a house that I literally put my hand in the window to open up the door to walk in. Also, there was a liquor store on the corner that I would have to go and get my husband from. And then I saw the pawn shop where I pawned my wedding ring. So all of these things I was experiencing and just reminiscing and seeing myself back in that place as I'm driving. But the best part about it was the sting of it was no longer there. That I never really took the time to drive in that area because I just didn't want to expose myself to it or relive any of the pain. But the liberty that I had when I was driving down there was something that I never expected, but God needed to take me that route in order for me to see where He's brought me from. And I just want to encourage you, don't be afraid of your past. Don't be afraid of the experiences that you've experienced in life, especially when you put it up under the blood. Oh, and that's the other thing. As I was driving, the song from Maverick City said, if you're looking for me, I'm under the blood. That song was playing, y'all, as I'm driving. And so I was just rejoicing in the Lord that all the stuff that I went through in that season with my husband, as I'm looking at these places that I went through, the devil couldn't get me because I was under the blood. So regardless of whatever it is you've experienced in your life and you've gone through and you're saved and your blood bought by the blood of Jesus Christ at Calvary, you are covered under the blood. None of that stuff can harm you anymore or dictate to you who you are and where you're going. So be encouraged today. Live your life from a standpoint of freedom, of liberty, knowing that he whom the Son has set free is truly free indeed. You're no longer bound. Don't be entangled again in the yoke of bondage by which Christ has set you free. Don't get entangled in that again. But as you walk out that liberty, know that God is with you, that He would never leave you nor forsake you. So be encouraged today. Love you all to life. Have a blessed day.